gotta get used to this again. There we go. Bonjour. I've returned from my break. Just, oof. It's been nice. It's been nice. Not really. It's been stressful. Which is why I needed said break in the first place. Whew. I'm gonna play some fun games. Fun games. It's gonna be great. Can't wait to get started. Oh, alright. Double click to open Steam. It was already open. Perfect. Okay. Internet's working fine. Nothing to be upset about. Perfect. Let's hope that continues. Okay. I need to adjust the resolution right now. Perfect. Oh, so much, a million times better. Okay. Ooh. Okay, hopefully it'll... there we go. Oh wait, this is like mirrored. Oh, I gotta turn on my, there we go. Oh, it doesn't run in the background. Oh shit, one more thing. Hold up. Perfect, okay. Oh, I should probably turn on audio. I'm just gonna increase that a little bit too. Okay, cool. Okay, can I get it to run in the background so when I click out of it that it doesn't do that weird thing now? I guess not. Okay. Here we go. It's an intense loading bar. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. A little nervous, to be honest with you. It's been a while since I've done this. It's been 14 days? 2 weeks? You know, nice little... Is that loading bar gonna move, or is it just there for the sake of being there? Oh, it does move. Okay. Cool, cool.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-killing, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
Really?
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Hold up, can I turn on subtitles? Advanced, audio? Closed captioning. There. Okay. Alright. Cool.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Huh.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I've seen a little bit of this game. Oh, I can... Oh, did I do that? Ooh, my bad. Ooh, I'm so sorry. Ooh, God. Oh, my God. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Hold on, the mouse sensitivity is a little weird. Oh, that's better. Okay. Damn. So I've seen a little bit of this game. Not enough to, like, know any deep lore, deep-seated lore, but, you know. I know, I get the general gist. Secret rooms?
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, I'm trying to think. If I were in this situation and I heard a narrating voice, I would probably listen to it. Keep getting weird lag spikes too. That's kind of
Yet
odd.
there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Jesus. Okay. Alright. Getting the sense this isn't the best workspace. Broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Oh. Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Well, what's downstairs, though? Whoa. Oh. Oh, God. Okay, now the sensitivity is like, it like glides. What the hell's that about? I don't know why it like glides. Feels like I'm walking on ice.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours.
Oh, yeah.
He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy.
That's true.
And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Oh.
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream.
Cold drinks. $1.25. That's a
Stanley
rip.
felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So,
I keep
he
getting lag
imagined
spikes. Hold up. My cat is... Okay.
Himself
Maybe
flying
that'll help.
and began to gently float
Oh,
above the ground.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and
What
thinking?
is this game, bro?
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
Okay.
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
No, it didn't work.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
What just happened? Okay, let's do it again. Next
All of his
one.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. The doors have stopped closing behind me. Oh my god. That was nuts. Just had a mental breakdown in the game. I don't remember this room. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of
I'm
two
gonna go
open
right this
doors,
time.
this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes, of course. Of course. Just to admire it. Oh, yes.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
The clock actually works.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
It's almost 11:25. Yeah. Wow. Someone's notepad.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Of course.
Really worth it.
Oh, look at the lights. They look so cool.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Wow. It's kind of dusty, though. I wonder if I want coffee from that machine.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Oh, this game's good. This game's really funny. I wish I could see out of this. Can I jump? I can't jump. Can I get soda from this or no? What is that? It's like a blue box. Oh, it's an actual like working clock. That's actually really cool. Wow. Can I go back? I can't go back, can I? No. I think I'm just running out of stuff to look at though. Can I read the coffee mugs? Number 1 dad. I don't know what those other two say. I can't get back there. Fuel. Nice. Nice. Coffee nut. Dude, these mugs are hilarious. Okay. I don't... Oh, can I actually read that? Oh, there's like actual writing. I don't know what it could say. Okay, I don't think there's any more dialogue. I think I can actually just leave.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Okay, which room looks more interesting? Yeah, okay.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Hey Rose, how's it go? How's it going? How's it going? I hope it's going good. I'm finally done with all my busy school stuff, so I'm back to doing this again for a little bit. Hey, how's it going? You know this game. Good, good. I know this game a little bit. I just had like the weirdest ending I think in the entire game, where the character has a mental breakdown and then passes out on the sidewalk. So that was pretty cool. I'm doing great. I'm doing really good. Doing really good. Okay,
Yet
now
there
we're
was
back.
not a single person here either.
Okay.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Gotcha. Boss's office. I'm not going back down those stairs because that leads to the weirdest ending
Coming
ever.
to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yes, I will do that because I don't want to go down the stairs. Ooh. Damn, what's this? Executive bathroom. Oh, I want to go in. This is like kind of posh, not gonna lie. about here? Can I go in here? No. That's too bad. Piano!
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Wow.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
Yes.
What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Okay. Damn it.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was... Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood that this would ever result in a correct combination. 2845.
Oh, he's getting mad. Don't enter it? Okay. Oh, what's another funny number? I don't even know. Oh. Ah.
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself.
Really?
And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Oh, this game's pretty good. Did it? Oh! I thought it was gonna open a door back there, but... Damn. Nice dork. Can I go back here? No, that's just a wall. Down into the creepy elevator. Ah. Maybe I should have gone down the stairs. I don't like where this is going. Okay.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
Oh, do I?
It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Right.
Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
Never once.
This question would not go unanswered for long.
Goods. Ugh. Don't love this.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
What? I don't know if I want to go... I don't know. I don't think I want to go in there. That sounds like a not fun place.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Keep going. Okay, I'm gonna trust you. I'm gonna trust.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
What? Whatever. Yeah, let's do it. Who cares? Oof. That's intimidating. Alright, there we go. Damn.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
Oh, God.
Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his
Sure.
brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
It's really... Okay, yeah, I didn't think.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Really? Oh. I don't... God, this game is so weird.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
This game is so weird.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same.
Whoa.
Do you see now?
Whoa.
Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Whoa. Is this the layout of the game? Whoa. That's actually nuts. What the hell? Huh. It's all the game models and stuff. What the hell? Button sounds. Those are indeed button sounds. Office computers. Oh, nice. Solitaire. This is actually really cool. What the hell? Oh, it's just like the actual credits. What? This is nuts. This game is crazy. This game is actually nuts. What the hell? What? Warzone? Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens? Wage war against the narrator. It's far too joking on the nose with the tone of the game. Making fun of people who like shooters, which is not an intention. Damn. Okay, so it talks about like alternate endings they have? That's kind of cool. I don't know if that shows up on stream very well. Wait, what is this? After the second trailer we sent out, we asked people to email the narrator. Are these actually real? Best thing in the game right there. This room right here, yeah. So these are all real. Damn. I kind of just want to sit here for a little bit. Subject final warning. Infinite quests, how many endings? Stanley Parable, are you gonna let me go shopping? What about this small selection of desert fruits? How do you stay safe? Michael the Rock Martin. That's actually really cool. I wonder how many messages they have loaded on that thing. Early version of the lounge. We were in there for a while. Apartment timer. Timer will give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone will lead to a different ending. Something about a cargo lift. Oh my, there's just so much. Maintenance layout. Meeting room. Zending levers. User pull a lever and the narrator will describe what color lever they pulled. Zending. I haven't found that yet. This just goes forever. Oh no, because it loops around. No, it's just, there's so much. Freedom ending. I don't want to like accidentally spoil myself too much here. Boss's office. Where did we even come in from? Oh, that's where we just came from. Near.
This elevator for sure will get him right back on track to where he was supposed to be in the story.
Oh, these are like. Whoa, this is so cool. Can't believe they did this. I mean, I saw the exit earlier, but I kind of want to make sure I see everything. I was in that room already. So this is where it loops back around. There's still a couple things we haven't seen. Countdown desk. Haven't seen that yet. Another thing about the freedom ending. Countdown room. Haven't seen that yet. What the hell is this? Game design mockup. What? This is the level that William the level designer sent Davey. It's kind of audition piece. Cool. Have I been over here yet? I don't even know. Okay, this is just office. Evolution of Stanley's office from left to right. Cool. Okay, yeah, that's everything. Well, damn. That was nice. It's like a little museum experience.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time choose.
Is that it? Damn, that was kind of weird and dark. Kind of like the previous ending, the first one that I did. He said to keep going, so I'm gonna keep going. I'm just gonna leave it for a hot minute, see what happens. Is that really? Because it's still just a black screen. I'm going to assume that's it. I'm going to assume when I hit escape, unless you protest, in which case I will not hit escape. Now I have to restart. Okay. Looks like that's weird. Huh. Okay. Interesting ending. Oh.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I think I've missed quite a few more than just one memo. By the looks of things. Oh, look at that dude just like having the curved pages. That's so cool. Yeah, I think I might have missed more than one. Nice. 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 I think I might have missed more than one memo. But you know. It's... yeah.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
If you stay in the starting room for a long time, it is a different ending. Oh, I might try that for the next one. Okay, I'm trying to remember... what have I done? There's so many different ways. I'm gonna go right again. Right seems
This was
to be
not the correct way to the meeting room,
fun.
and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Of course, I always am down to admire the employee lounge.
Wow. Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room.
Absolutely.
Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room.
Yes.
Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
Correct.
But eager to get back to business,
Of course.
Stanley took the first open door on his
Okay,
left.
I went that way last time. But there's a place to go down. I can go... ugh.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite
I didn't
door,
go this way
and
last
got
time.
back on track.
Go to the other door. Oh, I'll go to the other door. Here, we'll do this one, and then we'll do the other door, and then we'll do the
Stanley didn't
waiting
want to go back to the
one.
office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track.
Yes.
So now, in order to get back, he needed to go from here it's left.
What if I want to go to the right? No, I have to. Okay. Just try all the doors. Make sure there's not another option. Okay, cool.
Oh no,
Oh.
no, it's to the right. My mistake.
Oh yeah. Okay.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
Okay.
It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Yeah.
Now, let's see. We went down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
So the old van. This van's gonna run out of battery. You can keep the lights on for so long.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to,
What is this room?
Who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Oh, and that's that one, huh? Okay. Alright, so we said we were gonna do the one with the
All
other
of his
door,
co-workers were gone.
and then we were gonna do the
What could
waiting
it mean?
one.
Stanley decided to
Gotcha.
go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah. Right.
When Stanley... Wait, what?
Oh,
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the
Oh.
game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere
so.
or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
That's a good point.
It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Oh, can I go through this door? It's quite a lot of pressure. My gut says this one. Oh, it's a maze. Well, I'll do my maze tactic then. You always follow the left wall. You'll eventually find your way out. He's got to hug the left wall. See?
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before.
Was there?
Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again. But it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
I'm back. Okay. I have a feeling this is going to go on for a little longer.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Perhaps. Okay, it's all looking about. No. Okay, that's not right.
It's worse.
Yeah.
I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Good. Yeah, okay. Sure. Man. It's a nasty stain. Okay. Oh.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Right. Ooh.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building.
Yeah.
Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
Oh, the door's gone.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job.
Thank you.
Oh, no, I don't feel right about this at all.
I feel
We
great
both
about
know
it.
you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
Excuse
Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
I did it.
Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is.
Me too.
I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Okay.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
Okay.
Just follow the line.
Whoa.
How simple is that?
Oh. That. Okay. Follow the line. My nose is itchy.
You see? The line knows where the story is.
Yes.
It's over in this direction.
Of course.
Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
To destiny.
Though, here's a thought.
Don't follow the line.
Wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there.
I won't follow the line.
Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination
We'll go back.
still a story? Simply by the act of moving
The line is a
forward,
lie.
are we implying a journey
The line
such
is
that a
fake.
destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me.
No.
Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there.
She's hurting
Well, I'd
my
like to
brain.
apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Right. Well, now I gotta follow the line. I have to now. I have to go back. I got music now. Oh, this is great. This is fantastic. Oh, this is actually like really nice. Oh, I can't follow that. I can't follow. Okay, yep, line. Follow the line. Okay. I'm not sure this line is legit. This is fantastic.
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern.
Oh.
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Right. Okay. Fern. Got it. In my brain. Do I get my...
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Oh.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we
Line.
trusted you, after everything we've been through,
Unbelievable.
Well, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Okay, now I will try to not follow the line. See if that leads us anywhere.
You know what, Stanley?
Okay,
I
never
say
mind.
forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
Yeah.
We're intelligent people, right?
Okay.
Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh,
Sure.
this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Which direction? This door up here? Okay.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything.
Oh.
What do you want our story to be?
It's
Go
looping.
wild. Use your imagination.
It's...
Whatever it
Oh,
might be, Stanley,
Stop looping.
I'm ready for it.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just
I
don't
agree.
acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Yep. I'm not even gonna look at it. Nope. No. Not looking at the line. No, it's kind of impossible not to look at it when it... Okay, then there it goes. Alrighty. Ooh.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity.
Of course.
In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. And so starting from
getting
the
weird
right,
lag spikes.
let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one.
Right.
Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
That... Oh, my bad. I got my lefts and rights mixed up. What?
Oh, hold up, what's this?
They both lead to the same place.
The confusion ending. You're telling me That's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's
What?
all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again.
times.
Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this,
Find the line
this
again.
thing.
No longer know if his
wall.
narrator is gone. After a long time, Stanley
Well,
dies.
who
Oh, God.
consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really...
Oh God, does song
No,
request
it
not
can't
work?
be. I don't want it to be. I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
want the
okay.
game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going
I'll
on.
have to look into that
I don't
after
want to be
stream.
trapped like this.
I'll see
I
if I can
won't
fix that
restart the
later.
game. I won't do it. I
Oh, did
won't
my camera
do
die
it.
too?
I won't
What the hell?
do it. And the timer stopped?
Of course.
Does that mean...
Man, many things
did
are
we
going
do
bad
it?
right now.
Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule?
Okay, hold up. Quit having your mental breakdown. I need to fix my camera. Why did it stop? That's weird. Maybe it crashed. Okay, here we go. I'm back? I'm back. Okay. Wonderful. Okay,
How would we even know?
continue having your mental breakdown.
Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
Oh, did the
So,
timer stop?
okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite
I
sure
guess
if
so.
we're in the destination or the journey. Though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
I mean, yeah.
Well, in the meantime...
That scared the crap out of me. Okay, but now he's supposed to forget, right? He forgets, something else happens, then we find the line again. I didn't read the 7th one and then I die, apparently, so... Unless
All of
it's
his
just
co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
actually starting.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, well the 5th one said, I try to progress, but I can't. I'm prevented. So if I'm prevented from progressing...
When Stanley
see,
came to a set of two open
doors
doors,
are already
he
open.
entered the door on his left.
I don't love that. Okay, well I haven't been prevented from progressing. So maybe it just actually did just, you know, regularly restart.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Well, damn.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Right. Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked
I guess it was just
upstairs
an
to
actual
his
restart.
boss's office.
Okay, well damn. I should have gone the other way then, because that's where the endings we want are.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Ooh, actually. It's kind of nice.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Cool. I don't think song request works because links are censored. Ooh. Thank you for that. That gives me a good place to figure out where to start. I'm not sure why they would be censored. It must be something that's like pre-programmed into the stream bot I have set up. So I'll have to like disable that or something. Weird. I'll definitely fix that for next stream though. Okay. So I guess we gotta go mind control this time, right?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Guess we got it. We have to. Button.
The lights rose on an
this is
enormous
this
room
room.
packed with television
Yeah.
screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Okay.
Did he have the strength to find out?
Oh damn. It's good to find out what these monitors mean at least. That's something.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley,
that
one
one?
of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Wait, flip back over to the numbers so I can see what. I want to see what that one is. Oh wait, there they go. 528, okay. Couple have been fired. Interesting. Interesting. People go up an elevator?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions
Shit.
had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Pirate? Did that one just say pirate? Anyway.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Damn. Some dark
But
stuff.
here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
What?
And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
What did these buttons do? Nothing. Ooh. So I turn it off, right? Oh, seconds too late. I hit the off button. Is that it? Did I ruin the game? Did I get the most basic ending? We'll get to it. I'm sure we'll get
And
to
a
every
rising
ending before
chill
the end of the stream.
uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won.
I
He
won?
had defeated the machine.
I did?
Unshackled himself from someone else's command.
Wow.
Freedom was mere moments away.
It is?
And
I
yet,
don't know about that.
even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
That's a good question.
How had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
Also a good
What
question.
other mysteries did this strange building hold?
Well, we found a few of
But
them
as
already.
sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was
Wow.
perhaps the only thing worth knowing.
Really?
Stanley stepped through the open door.
What if I don't? What if I like it? Being mind controlled. Okay, well I guess I have to. Well, damn. I can't even look
Stanley
to see what
felt
the
the
building
cool
looks like.
breeze
Damn.
upon his skin, the feeling of liberation. the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
I did get the most basic bitch ending, for sure. Yeah. My bad. Yeah. Okay. Okay, oh crap, so many different things. We could wait. We could, I don't even know what to do.
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand. It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were. Just a matter of time.
That dialogue is different.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
We'll do the same one. We'll just hit the on button first. We'll be mind controlled.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yep. Speedrun.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway.
I don't even have to
surprise.
Alright, yeah, speedrun. Let's go. That's really funny. Alright. Just gotta remember to hit the on button this time.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yes, I do. I do go that way. Bubton. Oh, press.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Yes.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I don't know. I'm gonna speedrun it. Button.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Button.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
I don't care about my emotions.
No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
It will be. I will turn
it was
the machine
unthinkable,
back on.
wasn't it? Was it even possible?
I will press the on.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
I will again. I will turn it back on.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content.
I don't care.
Walking,
I don't care.
eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. As the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
No.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Yes.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do.
Oh.
You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent,
Spam click doesn't work.
Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Oh.
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
Oh.
How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
Spam
It's
click isn't
your
working.
time to shine. You are the star. It's your
God.
story now. Shape it to your heart's desires.
I saw buttons back
Oh,
here.
this is much better than what I had in mind.
Oh,
What a shame we have
God.
so
Oh,
little
God.
time left
Oh,
to
God.
enjoy
Oh,
it.
God. Oh,
Mere
God.
moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments
Stay
each
in the
one
room?
of them
Okay,
is.
okay, okay.
More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start.
Keep
What's
trying
that?
spam click.
You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
I would.
A moment of solace before you're obliterated.
Yeah.
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll
Damn.
tell you exactly what happened
He's
to
kind
them.
of mean right
I
now.
erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was
they never
merely in this
existed.
instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
Damn.
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go.
I hit the off button.
But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
Oh, hey, look at that.
These
Thank
are
you.
precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
You're right.
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored
hit the
buttons,
off button.
or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Sold? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
No.
Stanley.
This guy's going. His
You're in
business
for quite a
now.
disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless.
Damn.
To see you made humble. This is not
It's
a
true
challenge.
villain status.
It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't.
Oh,
It's all
God.
the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment
There's a
we
lot of
fade in
screen
until
shake.
the moment I say happily ever after.
Did we die? Oh, I think we died. We died.
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
What? What? I'm confusion. Okay, well, what do I do now?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Well, I guess we did everything on the left side, so
This
we
was
should go
not
right.
the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Absolutely.
The lounge was
Yes.
sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley? Its grace, its subtle charm. No,
All of the above.
Stanley knew it was something deeper, something darker.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I've not gone this way yet. Haha. you're right, yes.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Wow. I see how it's gonna be. Do not jump from the cargo lift, it will cause death. Oh.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform
I didn't think
and
he could
plunged
actually
to his
fall off.
death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Was that really an entire ending? Oh my god, okay, cool.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing.
This is just extra starting voice lines. It's pretty cool. Alright, this time I won't fall and die.
When Stanley came to a set of two open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first,
I will
just to admire
always
it.
admire the employee lounge.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, Stanley did not. Stanley went straight.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't
Stanley's
5
not gonna
years ago.
fall off this time.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Really? Oh, yeah.
I realize that investing
previous
your
ending
trust
says
in
maybe
someone
you are.
else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who's her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Pick up the phone. Okay, if I see a phone, I will pick it up. Pick it up.
That's her, Stan.
I did it. Picked it up. Phone has been picked.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
Bread?
All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
No.
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Why'd you have to do a mannequin? That was... It's creepy. I don't like
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named
Oh, good.
Stanley.
No. I'll press 2. Pressing 2. 4. Fine. Press
Stanley
3.
is
Press
quite a
3.
boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
I don't like this.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
I don't like this.
Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
I don't... How about no? How about I don't press C? I think I have to, which I don't like that I have to.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic
Did my camera
adventures.
die again? Hold up. Quit your patronizing of me. I don't know why it keeps just like crashing. Oh, wonderful. Okay, here we go. IP connection failed. What? I might have to go for the rest without face cam apparently. That's fine. That's fine. No face cam is fine. Okay. Alright.
From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown.
Do I now?
Fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Wow. Please press B to watch TV. Okay. Where's the...
And so he began to fantasize about his own
Oh, it's
job.
slowly turning back
First,
into
he
my office.
imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth.
This is
The
like
thought excited him terribly.
what actually is happening in the story. Press 4 to spend time with the boys. Absolutely.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors
So is this
and that he could go through
what's
either.
actually happening?
At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
That's sad.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind
Wow, yeah,
controls.
it's just...
And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby.
Game with a
and
baby?
he called it the Stanley Parable.
To tell your kids a story.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free.
This is kind of sad, not gonna
Surely
lie.
there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Press H to question nothing.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I
Damn. That was just sad. I didn't like that one. Oh, so the paper's just like a random thing that happens.
All of his co-workers were gone.
That's pretty
What
cool.
could it mean? Stanley
I
decided to
didn't
go
like
to
that
the
one.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a
Made
memo.
me sad. Okay. What to do next? I guess we don't
When
pick
Stanley
up the phone.
came to a set of 2 open... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I remember
Stanley felt lightheaded,
the
butterflies in
big
his
room
stomach,
with all
but
the
eager
things
to get
about
back
the
to
game in
business,
it.
Stanley took the
Had
first
something where
open
if you
door
don't
on
pick up
his
the phone,
left.
something happens? So what if I just don't pick up the phone?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've
wait,
gotten
there's
off
a door
on the
open over
wrong
here.
foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else
Can we
can
actually,
be
like,
difficult, but the
don't
fact
wanna
is that the
die
story
again,
has
but-
been about nothing but you all this
Can I
time.
actually get over there? Hold
There's
up.
someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone what? Really? I was in the
my
middle
God.
of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes.
Why?
Actually, I
don't
am
know how
now.
to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you.
No,
to
you
show
don't.
you something
You're
beautiful.
straight up lying to
Look,
me now.
Let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
I will not. I've given you several, and you've given me bad endings. You blew me up. You made me sad. I'm not gonna trust you anymore. Does our music mean
Now
nothing
listen
to you?
carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
No. Stanley walked through the blue door.
Perhaps you misunderstood.
Nope.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Blue door, actually.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Stanley walked through the blue
All
door.
right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so
I
badly
do.
what's out there? You
I
want to
do.
find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well,
do.
don't let me stop you.
Yeah.
You see?
Oh.
There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it
Yes,
worth ruining
it's
the
beautiful.
entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Very much worth
Do
it.
you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Okay. Cool.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
What if I want to go through this door? Oh, I have to go through this way. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Critical.
A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and
Yeah,
artistically, but a 1?
Way ahead of you. Already hit
That's
one.
not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to
Okay.
be perfectly candid, I
Sure.
think I've knocked it out of the park with this one.
Okay.
Let's take a look.
Let's take a look. Ooh. The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Wow. Good old Neil. Apparently he beat it in 2 seconds. Very interesting. I don't know how that's possible. Skip the intro sequence. Only the worst chose the blue, only the worst 2%. Ah. Cool. I mean, I'm 9,000. I don't think it's not bad at all. I'm gonna go through here. It just ends up in the same place, yeah.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard
You know what?
helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors?
It kind of
Again,
did.
honest answers, please.
It improved it minorly. But I'm tempted to just hit 1 again for the meme. Yeah, we should hit 1 again. I would normally give you a 3, but you're mean, so I'm gonna
Hey,
give you
I
a
nearly
1.
forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely
yeah.
opportunity to give it some playtesting.
game, okay.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
No.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Yes, let's look at this new game. Wonderful.
In this game, the baby
Oh, is
crawls
this the
left
baby game?
towards danger.
God.
You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game.
Yeah, I
All
wasn't
about the
going to.
desperation and
I'm just
tedium
gonna
of
let the baby go
endlessly
into the fire.
confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice.
Really?
But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4
No.
hours of play to make sure it's effective?
I'm good.
Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
I ain't got that kind of time.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
Spite you.
Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out.
Oh,
I'm
damn.
done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
God damn.
Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
Wait, what?
Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Let's give it a shot. Ooh. Okay. This seems great. Oh.
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired.
What?
A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough?
What the fuck?
Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose.
We're in fucking
Watch this,
Minecraft.
Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Oh shit, dude. Are you? Oh shit.
This will go here. No, here. And then...
Oh yes. Wonderful house.
Let's see, what
This
does
is
it need?
fucking nuts.
Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes,
Oh yeah.
it's complete.
That's
I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy.
I mean, I feel ashamed, but
But you've only seen
Not
it from
for
the
me.
outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
oh, of course. In I go.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond.
Right.
Diamond,
You know what? That would make it
everything.
better. I'm
yes,
not
yes,
gonna
yes.
lie.
Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm down. We're just like actually in Minecraft. This is really funny. Oh, there's no possible way to get to over there, so I guess I have to go down. This is
Oh my,
nuts.
it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
I don't have one. Oh, dude, Cole. We need this. He's not acknowledging it, so... We kinda do need coal, though, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, no, 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 no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear.
Oh, I got an
Something that
achievement.
makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
New game? But wait, oh, we were just gonna start it, bro. We haven't even gotten to the nether yet. This is my favorite ending so far, my favorite path. Oh my god. Oh my
Yes!
god.
I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it
This
any
is
better
nuts.
myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out.
This is so
Okay,
cool.
now I'm
We're in
curious.
Portal now. This
Let's
is
go
wonderful.
find out what the hell this is.
This is so cool.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking,
Critical
Stanley. Your forte.
I can even pick it up like it's important.
Genius.
Thank you. I try.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty.
Like, oh,
I
come
really
on,
don't
bro.
care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had enough. So, why don't you get cozy in this room, and if you have any grand revolutionary ideas for the perfect video game, you can just sit there
Well, I'm
and let
doing
it
the
ball
whole,
up
so-
inside you for all eternity. I don't need your advice. I don't need your ratings.
Whoa, wait, what? What? Oh. I fell. Okay. Don't know what is that. What game is this now? Do we go into the horror section of the Stanley Parable now? Are you playing a horror game now? Is that what's happening? This is a dead end, apparently. Door doesn't open. Whoa, there's a light down here. Oh, what the hell? Peter's in that room. Oh, this is 47. This is Stanley's office. What the hell is that room? Oh.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He
Why is
needs
every
me.
ending somehow like
Someone who will
meaningful?
wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon.
I don't like that
I can
statement.
wait.
Huh. Is this one of those ones where I need to manually... Okay, we're good. Damn. Okay, what else? Right, we were gonna, like, not pick up the phone.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Perhaps I haven't.
When Stanley came to a set of two
No, he
open,
didn't.
this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I do.
The lounge was grand,
Not really.
majestic. Perhaps, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot.
That was fun.
here.
I liked
I'm not
that
your
last
enemy,
ending.
really,
That was
I'm
fun.
not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Jump onto the platform?
Please, stop trying to make every decision
That
by
one?
yourself.
That's the one we just did.
I'm not asking for me,
So we're gonna
asking for her.
see what happens, if anything happens, if I don't
This
pick
is
up the
it,
phone.
Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Okay, no pick up the phone. My hands.
That's her, Stanley.
No, I'm afraid
You
of the
need
phone.
to be the one to do this.
I don't need to be the one.
reach out to her.
Nope.
If you can truly place your faith in another,
Nope.
then pick up the phone.
I shan't. I couldn't. I won't. I refuse. Unless I'm just stuck here infinitely, in which case we're gonna have to relive another ending, which will kind of suck. Phones don't normally ring forever, so I would assume that it will end eventually. Maybe not. I'm gonna give it like 30 more rings. Yeah, just wait it out. Yep. Can I unplug it?
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness.
I did.
Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
I did.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that?
I did it.
You actually...
My hand.
Chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible.
Oh, I'm
Let
awesome,
me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one
That doesn't
another.
happen.
Music
You
comes
lie.
in, fade
You
to
lied
white,
to me.
roll credits.
You lie.
Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course
It's
of
actually the
action.
correct one. You're lying.
How is
to.
that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you...
What a
Wait
liar
second.
indeed.
Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner?
What?
You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Oh, damn.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't
now I'm
have that
getting
kind of
lectured
risk
at.
on my watch.
Okay.
I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on
No.
safe decision-making in the
Please
real
don't.
world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
I don't wanna.
Choice. It's the best
No.
part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario,
Yeah.
a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice.
Wow.
He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations.
Incredible.
Or he could
Second best thing
systematically
in the
set
game.
fire
Okay.
to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house.
Oh.
Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world
I'd rather
makes
not
sense,
say.
and at no time should you make a choice
time.
that does not conform to
Who are
rational
we,
logic.
Technoblade? I
If you
don't
find
think so.
yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the
Okay.
person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Oh, what now? Canned Wilson's way better.
Excellent.
Argue.
Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
Wow.
Do you make more than 8? Less?
I don't know.
And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside.
Right.
At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ooh, fun. Okay, I'm ready.
Welcome
Whoa.
back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But
Yeah.
not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making,
Right.
we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been.
Right.
This way, please.
Okay. How far back do I go?
Now that we know your choices are meaningful,
Oh,
we
it's
can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through
Yeah,
the story.
unbelievable.
That story would make no sense at all.
Totally.
We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Oh. Interesting. So this isn't reality then. Good to know. Just go all the way back. Feels weird going backwards.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would.
Right.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story
first.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
Right.
Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. I got it.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that?
Oh,
quickly.
right,
Hurry
left.
back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Wait, can I go this way? Alright. That is a inefficient filing cabinet. That's even more inefficient. Oh. Right, yeah, okay. Sorry, I don't know. Oh, do I have to go left? I kinda wanna go right. Okay, I guess I have to go left now. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Or did I just break the game?
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe after everything we talked about, my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what?
The chairs in the
What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's
kind of cool.
It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way.
Okay.
Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I
don't think so.
What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down.
You don't have to.
I have to.
You don't have to.
I have to.
I don't think you do. Okay. He's doing it anyway. Ooh, that was a cool noise. Whoa.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever.
I thought I was.
Now look where we are.
I really did.
My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny?
Yeah.
You just had to see?
I did.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
Well...
He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
Excuse you.
Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious.
I already did that,
it would have
though.
been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
What?
All right.
Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
It just happened. I'm gonna go right again, because...
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would.
Okay.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I guess I'm going left.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay. But is this... Oh,
Coming to a
I can't
staircase,
even go down
Stanley
anymore.
walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. The bathroom sign is gone. Oh, it's different.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
It's green
Shocked,
now.
unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to
Voice
it.
receiver?
Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions.
That's not right.
And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath
Damn, okay.
and then spoke the code. Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115.
How do I...
He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
But... How... I can't... Can I? No.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you?
I can't talk.
Please speak the code into the receiver.
I
Otherwise,
can't.
we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
I can't. I can't, though. I am the most expensive boss.
Okay, fine. You're not gonna do it.
I
But you know
can't.
what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect.
You have
the
to
kind
say it.
of respect
Like, do I actually
Stanley
have to-
shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a
Like, pick
story
up my mic?
seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a
Think
choice,
so.
you know. You could have gone through the
Damn,
door on the
okay.
right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh.
Stanley? Hello?
Oh.
Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
Oh.
I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this.
Oh
The
my
story
God.
needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is...
Why is every ending so inexplicably dark and sad?
That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Alright, we'll try the waiting one, I guess. And I'm just gonna quickly go over in my head if there's anything that I've missed. I guess we could try speaking into it, the thing again. We could go all the way back through that route. What else haven't we done? Okay. Pretty sure you have to wait a while. Well, we'll try. We'll wait for like maybe 5 minutes, and if nothing happens, then we'll keep going. So we can try speaking into the thing. So maybe that's a thing that works. And then we can try stopping the explosion, right? Because there's like all those buttons and stuff behind it. Maybe there was a way to stop it. Or maybe you're just supposed to blow up every time. I don't think there's anything else I could have done differently. least off the top of my head. I don't really want to look up a walkthrough either, because I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose. We got another 4 minutes to go. If nothing happens, then we'll just go back to the other way and try and do something else.
Stanley stood for a long time in one spot. It's part of a game. He likes to see how long he can go without dying. So far, he's doing excellent. And if he just stays right where he is, I'm sure he'll keep up that good momentum. Let's observe the genius at work.
Let's watch the clock. It's a working clock. It's great. I mean, it's probably not that hard to program, but it's still just a nice little detail. We got the first line, so I'm assuming they're each like a minute apart. Can I like type on the computer? I cannot. We continue to wait. Music's kind of nice. It's very mysterious. If I can actually speak into that thing and it like takes me to a different thing, I'll be very impressed. Give it another 2 minutes, then I'm kind of just gonna give up. Oh, the music stopped. Oh.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility?
What if that was
He had never been trained for that.
Never been trained.
This couldn't go any way except badly.
Correct.
The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to
kind of been the case.
Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy.
Yes.
Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell.
It's been like 30 seconds.
But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end.
Yes.
He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer.
Huh?
Here it comes.
Oh, is that the waiting ending, I guess? Yeah. Alright. Cool, cool. Here we go. Alright, we'll try
All
the
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Well, how did I get there
Stanley came
again?
to a set of two open doors.
I remember.
He entered. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes, admire.
And here it was.
Room. Great room.
The
Perfect room.
lounge.
Beautiful room.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Incredible.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
I think you
I
are,
realize
though.
that
You
investing
kind of
your
are.
trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
I mean, it's true.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, Stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking for her.
How are you? I never
This is
tried
it,
this door.
Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
I shan't.
She's been waiting.
Well, she's not real. She so happily informed me of.
That's her, Stanley.
Unplug.
Oh, no, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone?
I did it.
Now, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose
I
incorrectly?
did it. Yep.
I didn't even know that was possible.
I'm great.
Let me double check.
Perfect at everything. Yep.
No, it's definitely here, clear as day.
Yeah.
Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife.
Incorrect.
And the two pledge themselves to one another.
Nope.
Music comes in.
We
fade to
already know.
white,
Doesn't
roll
happen.
credits.
Doesn't happen.
Not picking up the phone is actually somehow
You make
an
fun of me.
incorrect course
You
of
make fun of
action.
me. That's what happens.
How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second.
I'm not
Did
Stanley.
I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley.
Nope.
You're a real person.
Yep.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices.
Yeah.
And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for
To
so long.
think.
If
To
you'd made any
think.
more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though
Imagine.
you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol
Yep.
for real-world decision-making.
I did,
Or
you're
did
right.
you not grasp the severity of the situation?
yeah,
Well,
I
I won't
didn't.
have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment
Here we
so
go
I
again.
can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the
Ah,
real
shit,
world.
here we go
Please
again.
observe this helpful instructional video.
Yep. Orphans.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person.
Wow.
But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person
Stephen?
named Stephen has
Yeah.
a choice.
Wow.
He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations.
Wow.
Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike
gonna
here,
say.
the real world makes sense.
Keeping that
And at no
information to
time
myself.
should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person
Fish,
who
yes.
does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not
Alright,
real.
some normal person.
Allow the
Thank you
person
for coming
to finish
out.
their
You
thought,
stuck around
then
for
provide
2
an
hours.
excuse
Thank
why
you very
you
much.
cannot
I hope
continue
you have a good
talking.
night.
Turn
Or
to
good
a
day.
partner
I
and
don't know what
practice
time it is
saying,
for you.
My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack.
Me too, thank you. Thank you so much.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process.
Yes.
Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
8 choices.
Do you make more than 8?
I don't know.
Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world,
Who knows?
just remember that in the vast infiniteness
Yeah,
of space,
vast
your
infiniteness
thoughts and
of space.
problems are materially insignificant,
Yeah, insignificant.
and the feeling should subside.
Should subside.
At this
Right.
time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Nice. Which we do. We do that.
Ah, welcome back. You may
Thank
have
you.
noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate
Danger
as a
everywhere.
result of narrative contradiction. But not to
Stop,
worry.
stop.
Now that you're properly informed on
Jesus.
good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to
Please,
do
no
would have
more.
been.
Please, I'm
This way,
begging.
please.
Stop. Ooh, I didn't notice that before. Where is that even coming from? Ugh. Don't like that. Alright, well, back we go. Try and talk into this thing, see if it'll work. It
Now
might
that
not,
we know
but
your
we're gonna
choices
try
are
it anyway.
meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story.
Couldn't be
that
me.
story would make no sense at all.
Couldn't be me.
We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse.
Right.
Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Back we go. Was it like Night Shark 115? Is that what it was? I think so. I don't think it'll work, but I'm gonna try it
Almost
anyway.
there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again,
Right.
and you'll be home free in the real world.
Right. Sounds good. Sounds good. Okay.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley
Right.
would.
I am Stanley.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Right.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
Yes.
Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Gotcha.
All right.
Yeah.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Left. Do.
Yet there was not a single
Yeah.
person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Boss's office. Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley
We're
walked
on the right
upstairs
track.
to his boss's office.
Green walls. Hell yeah.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in
Okay, we're gonna try it.
disbelief who orchestrated
think it'll
this
work, but I'm gonna try it
until
anyway.
he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115.
Night Shark
Was this the code to open the
115.
door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out.
Yeah, I didn't
Stanley
think
had
that was
been
gonna work.
trained never to speak up, but now
Night
he
Shark
would draw
115?
from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark 115. Yeah. I didn't think. I would have been really impressed, but I didn't think that's what would happen. Okay. There's one more thing I want to try. And if that doesn't work, then I don't know what other endings there could be.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others.
Right.
So the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
Music just lagged out for a second.
When Stanley
This
came
way.
to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
That I do. To the mind control room.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
What about the broom closet, though? He says something when I go in it.
Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
It's like a secret ending if I wait in here. Because he always reacts when I go inside of it. Broom closet. The bucket and the broom. And this roll of string. Tape and wrenches and whatever the hell that thing is. More wrenches, more tape, more wrenches. And of course, the biggest wrench of them all. Got some pliers up there. Some wire and some cardboard. Alright, doesn't sound like it says anything about it. Okay.
Coming to a
I'm not gonna go
staircase,
down. I know
Stanley
what happens
walked
when I go
upstairs
down.
to his boss's office.
Didn't like that ending very much. Also, can I do anything about the bathroom? Whoa! I can open it now. What? Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes. If the bosses suffer losses, then that's what the boss chose. This wasn't open the first time we tried it. Huh. Interesting. Okay. What about these doors? Whoa! These were definitely locked before. What? Business strategy. Business strategy. Oh god. Can I use this? There is more. Is the narrator singing with it? Yeah. Oh, is it just a little Easter egg? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's fun though. Okay. Oh, damn. Who would have known that those doors would have been open? That's cool.
Here's the door, just go.
Oh. Okay. Down we go. Hopefully we can stop nuclear explosion. That would be nice.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Indeed I do. I do. And I push the button. Oop.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Wow.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I think I do. Mostly because I already know. But whatever.
Now the
Cameras.
monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Freedom meant nothing. Imagine.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley
one's
really
just
been
blank.
under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No.
I love the sounds
He
they make.
refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Never.
It was unthinkable.
Unthinkable.
Wasn't it?
Yes.
Was it even possible?
Who knows?
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Possibly.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored
Cover the
and
buttons.
commanded
1,
from this
2,
very place. And as the
4.
cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human
2,
life.
4, 5,
For he
and a big
would
red button.
dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay. Beep boop. Where's button number 3? Where's 3? Is that 3? Okay, so we know there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We got this. That's gotta be how you disarm it, right? Alright, here we go.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the
did.
controls, did you?
Whoops.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted?
That's what
Control?
I want. Control.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do.
Yep.
You were supposed to let it go. Turn the controls off and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that.
AMI.
I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires.
I will.
Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start.
Oh, there's a big timer in this room.
You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
Power surge.
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing.
Okay, that didn't do anything.
Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see
Incorrect.
it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
Incorrect
These
code.
are precious additional seconds.
crap.
Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
How am I supposed to know what
Dear
code it
me,
is?
what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or
Yeah.
what you're supposed to be doing right
That's
now?
exactly it.
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it on? I mean, look at you.
It is.
Running
I
from
believe.
button to button,
I believe.
screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley?
It will.
That this
It
video
has to
game
be.
can be beaten?
It
Won,
can.
solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? But you really believe there's an answer?
Over here.
How many times will you
Wrong way.
replay this bit, looking desperately for a solution? 10,
just reading it,
100,
making sure.
1,000?
Making sure I'm not
I
missing
look
anything.
forward to finding out and to watching the bomb go off each time you fail. Just you and me and the retching explosion of fire and metal
Red button,
over
red
and
button,
over
red
and
button, red
over
button.
for all of eternity. And Stanley died again.
Incorrect. Oh
Stanley
god. Oh
died
god.
again.
Oh god. Oh, that's not good.
And Stanley died again. Take a look at the clock, Stanley.
Bye.
That's
Oh,
30
God.
seconds you have left to struggle.
Oh god.
30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No
Once.
ending. Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life? Or will you let it go peacefully?
Maybe it's
Another
1-on-1.
choice.
I don't
Make
think it is, but I'm gonna try it anyway.
Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable
console
life
disabled.
from the moment we
Oh, I
fade
can't
in
make it.
until the moment I say happily ever up.
Oh, damn it. Okay. I know I said I wasn't gonna use a walkthrough, but I actually want to see if you can do anything with that. There is no way to stop the explosion. There's nothing in the game files. That's what Google says. Well, damn.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided
I
to
think
go to
that's
the
it,
meeting
then.
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I think that's everything.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference.
Okay.
Nor did it advance the story in any way.
I'm gonna keep touching everything. I keep doing it.
Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
That's correct.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I mean, the boss room changed.
Yet there was not
I
a
was able to
single
open doors
person
in
there
there,
either.
so-
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
That's funny.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, I don't want to relive that brain trip of an ending that one was. If we're really gonna end it here, then we're gonna end it with the true ending.
Here's the door, just go.
Yeah. Or what I like to think is the true ending. Even though any one of these endings could be the true ending. Which I find mighty intriguing.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent
And this
death.
is the way that I consider to be the true ending. The one with all the the game information.
The
and
door
stuff.
behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Correct. And down we go. Loading, loading, loading. Crush me! Crush me!
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life.
Oh,
Farewell, Stanley.
but it won't crush me. Hee hee.
Farewell, Stanley,
The
cried
narrator's
the
like a
narrator,
mom or
as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly. And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance,
This
death
room's
becomes
so cool.
meaningless,
I love this area
making
so
life
much.
the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
So the buttons really do mean nothing. Yeah. The clock. Yeah. I want to see if we can see any new email submissions, maybe. That'd be pretty funny. Which way was it again? I don't remember. Yeah, here's the one with the phone. So it's somewhere, I think, up here, right? No. Oh god, I'm lost. That's the way out. I want to go there just yet. Okay, I'm totally lost. I went this way, so maybe it's this way. Oh, I didn't see this room. I ran 4 major teasers over the course of this game's development. This is the first one, released in May 2012. It features a series of broken rooms with the voice of the narrator informing viewers. But he's preparing a new version of the Stanley Parable. Cool. I didn't see this room last time. Okay, where's that email room? Because that room was funny and I like that room. I gotta find that again. Okay. That's the alternative narrations. So maybe it's over there. Yeah. Is in here. Oh, nope. That's the Warzone one. Is in here. Yeah, here we go. Check this in. Here's this model. Oh, okay. How do you make a JRPG? How do you make the worst game ever? What is the difference between a duck? What? Appreciate the previous Stanley game as a work of art and a standalone title. Will the game feature capybaras? That's a good question. Dead strong bad. How do you type with boxing gloves on? Ben. I have infinite quests. We saw this one already. Just the concept of this one room is so cool. Separate. Well, damn. This is the end of it.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
Yep.
No.
That's the point of the whole story.
Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Oh, I've seen it.
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice.
And there we go. There we go. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had as much fun as I did. I definitely picked the wrong ending to start with because that kind of broke my brain, but I had fun. This game's a lot more fun than I thought it would be. And maybe there's endings I haven't even found yet. Who knows? Oh, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for coming out if you did.